Is it frozen? And how do I share this? Share. That's a link. Yes, check the Discord. That has not triggered. And that has not triggered. He found me, damn it. Cool. So we're actually on Twitch and YouTube at the same time now, which is pretty cool. What up, Oliver? How you doing? You can't escape me, Kaiba. I follow the heart of the cards. You guys have come for Akane, haven't you? Yo, Coco, what's up, what's up?
Let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
I'm doing flipping amazing. Good, good, good. Yes, for the Akane. Okay, cool.
During the class trial,
While you guys are coming in, I'll be waiting here. I'll be here waiting for Junko. She's soon. She's soon. She's gonna get talked about a lot more.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive
We'll get into the
punishment.
good shit.
But if you pick the
We still
wrong
making Akane
person,
poop Not sure about that, man.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
What happened to that? Oh yeah, she's on some peak mood.
Chesto!
Oh, and she just got blitzed again. Oh, she's still there.
One more time!
She go flying this time?
Jeez! How about this one?
Oh, she's standing on business, man.
This will be my final blow!
Is that it? Oh, she's standing on business, yo.
Useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The
Horse
class
around.
trial has started after all.
Stop throwing ass in a
The
circle.
victim
Keep
this time
throwing
is
that shit
Nagito,
back.
who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake.
Didn't know you could tweak like that, man.
Who in
Damn.
the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut
Akane should
Nagito
throw
up.
it back.
No, that might not be
I'll
it.
bet you'd like to watch that, wouldn't you?
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
You may as well just let them read it out since they're reading it out.
Now
Yes.
that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing
Oh.
already?
Get this man some water. He proper parched, bro. Blastoise, hell yeah. Okay, what are we even doing here, man? Okay, we want duct tape. In fact, you know what? Hold on a second. I need to
Shut him up.
share it out to Veil, or rather just the Discord, I guess. I think I was almost there, but I got distracted. Discord. Do. Ashen affiliate or what? Let's get him there. That'd be cool. I don't know how many I'm off again. I think I'm on 18 followers now with you guys, which is pretty decent. Definitely getting there. Coca's almost there as well, I think, right? Hardest thing I hear is the concurrent viewers. Oh yeah, I forgot the stats exactly, but that, yeah. I can imagine that would be annoying. How do I get a share link, bruv? Why'd they make it so hard to share your own stream, man? Oh, there it is. Alright. Okay, cool. Bro, I was almost there as well until you paused it. What the fuck? What do you mean? That is sus
I'm
as
telling
fuck,
you,
bro.
they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
That is
because the
well
killer
sus.
tortured
It's not just
Nagito.
me, man. I'm just going along with it.
So that's why he was so beat up.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
No, probably not.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
Not
That was
necessarily.
Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
We all found it together, didn't we?
There's no way I'd torture someone.
I swear we all found it together.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
Oh, I mean,
I'm
he
telling
means
you,
actual
they were
killer.
torturing
Okay,
him.
torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
No, that's wrong.
Skill issue,
Nagito's
a.
mouth was covered with duct tape.
You got some sick
so he
stickers,
wouldn't
man.
have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have.
This is good as well, because if somebody posted on YouTube, you'd be able to see the chat as well. And same thing goes for YouTube at the same time. Pretty good.
I just just realized it. It's a trap.
Oh, hang on. Can I fix something? Can I do it from here? No, I can't.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
You ate. Duct tape again.
Like you said, if Nagito's
Oh
mouth
shit,
was
wait, I need
taped
to pay
shut,
attention on that one. Yeah, there it is. Evening, Eamon. How you doing? How you doing? We is live on both YouTube and Twitch, so that's cool. Rybo sticking out his tongue like that. He better not get near my waist. He definitely wants to.
obviously assumed he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Kazuchi seems unusually confident. I should ask him why that is.
Like you said, Nagito's mouth. He obviously assumed he couldn't talk, right?
Damn it.
But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated. I can't back down.
Cool.
If you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it went down.
Why is that taking its time to show up there? Oh, okay, so the YouTube chat shows up there, but not on this, or not on that chat. That makes sense. That's Twitch only. Okay, yeah, cool. Banished again. Bro's banishing me everywhere, fam. Oliver has a secret to tell you. Hey, you can chat to each other as well. That's good.
First, the killer tortured and got information. Then, after they killed
Oh
him,
fuck, that was the one I wanted.
like you said, Nagito's mouth was taped shut. You obviously assumed he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
If you tape his mouth shut,
How is he supposed to answer?
Pay attention. This is how it first.
After they
the
killed
killer
him.
tortured Nagito and got information. Then, after
This
they
one.
killed him,
allow me to cut through those words.
Duct tape was definitely on before they killed him, because he was able to shout out, right?
There's no doubt Nagito's mouth was
Tell him,
covered with
Oliver, your
duct tape
secret.
before
Don't
he
make me
was being
pull stream receipts. Hey, man's pulling all the threats.
what did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? Might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors. We don't need to play a game. It's
He's
clear
obviously
the duct
teasing
tape
you.
was on his mouth
I
before the
assume.
torture even began.
Unless he knows something that we don't.
You always side with Hajime. Do you have a crush on him or something?
Are you in elementary school or something? Hey.
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
Yes, the duct tape was definitely on before he got stabbed up. Definitely.
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds. Which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth.
Let's just say, while I was streaming,
He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so we wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his
someone
mouth
joined
shut.
and was watching. Right.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
Don't think too much, Oliver.
Probably had a grudge
Who
against
is this
Nagito.
person? Don't think too hard.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
Who was watching? Who was watching
So,
Cody?
it's friggin'
Spit it
crazy.
out.
Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
Hmm? The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that?
He held himself.
When the fire occurred, everyone in this
Made some
room was
comments about
gathered
a
in front of the
lady.
warehouse.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Any comment on the kind of I mean personality.
It is plausible to think that nobody
Well
here
played,
set the
well
fire.
played.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup? Like what?
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect. Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Miss Sonia.
Damn right it is!
Damn right it is. Okay, okay. Trust me, chat. Counter, let me cut through those words. Yeah, it's a reference to It's a tiny edit. Let me cut through the. Oh, is this in here? Is this what he says? Yeah, duh, he
Direct
says it.
cause of the
Fucking
fire
idiot.
was
Wait a second. What do I need?
the
Monokuma
oil
panel.
lighter found at the crime scene, right?
Monokuma panels.
The killer
On-
used some kind of setup.
Opening the door.
He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Is she still ignoring
They
us?
used the oil as an improvised fuse?
Chiaki is ignoring us.
Probably just threw the
Oh shit.
lighter.
That was wrong.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter,
Why is the screen not saying on
it stand
Akane?
upright while the
What do you
flame
mean?
is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
We opened the door
There should have been a way to tip it over with
and
sound
started the
waves.
lighter. This is what I said.
Or perhaps opening the door caused.
Yeah, we pushed the panels into the curtain, which triggered the flames. The lighter. Senior Akane from the
Also
screen
agree
now.
that opening the
Senior
door is what
Akane.
started the
What?
fire.
It's not
Just as
keeping
I
an
thought.
Akane like.
It was the
I didn't
wind
like that.
pressure. A dust devil blown here from
There's more
glorious
characters than
Japan.
just Akane, okay? Sensor.
No,
Ha.
not wind pressure.
Imagine that. That'd be
Probably
funny.
used the Monokuma panels.
Only when Akane comes up as well. I won't.
A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right?
Yeah.
It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but
Somewhere in
laying
a
on
single
top of
line,
each-
yep,
Just
yep.
a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Yes.
Does that mean anything?
Maybe.
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
Yes.
Domino effect.
In place of those tiles, the killer.
Yes. See, I was
So
right.
when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the
I
end.
need to see her. I mean, personality. Terrible.
But wouldn't it
Terrible.
be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
No, because we couldn't see.
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse. So
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
The music. The fat ass MP3 player. Let's just say Oliver is a frontal person. Hey. Oh, that. Are you talking about that chap? Yeah, he told us about that yesterday, I think.
that hymn blaring
He made
throughout
us
the
privy
warehouse
to your
masked the sound of the falling
your
panels.
choice of topics. got to be the doubles. Wait, what do you mean? The upper things. Oh, jeez. There they are.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
Is that better? Guys, take it in. Take it in. Okay, we're moving on.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right?
Clip.
Looking back
You
on
could.
it,
You could.
it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
Oh yeah, because it wasn't budging, right?
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
Probably.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter. Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time,
Did you at
Akane
least
mentioned
flip
that
it?
she could barely open the door.
Clip it, you mean? What?
Because the panel
No,
was
I didn't.
blocking it, right?
No, but it'll be on my
The
YouTube.
blocked doorway. There wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
I think you can watch previous streams on Twitch as well.
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
If that door was the only entrance to the warehouse, so the problem Chiaki is talking about is the killer couldn't have got out, right?
I see.
If the
No,
panel was
man,
so close to the
screenshot,
door that
screen-
it could barely be opened.
Every time she's on the
The
screen,
killer
wait,
inside
what?
the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
You guys would, man.
Now that you mention
Clip and send me the next
Does that mean
one,
they were
please.
hiding
I'll pay you
inside?
handsomely.
who? We were all outside
Every
the warehouse,
time.
you know.
No, man, screenshot every time she's on screen.
Based on
Yeah,
the
probably.
patterns up until now,
Probably.
I believe some kind of setup was used.
He's waiting for it, bro.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
It was me. It was me. I did that. You don't mean. But if that's true, this murder, Hajime, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
This person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse, there's only one person who could have done that. My gallery's filled with Akane. Who's the person that could have done it, guys? Who's the only person that could have set it up like that? What do you reckon? Oh, actually, if only Oliver knew, you know. I know. If only he knew. But who do you reckon? Who should we go for? Was it Akane? Did Akane kill Nagato? Who killed Nagato? She didn't kill her. What? Oh, I don't know. Well, the only one that could have possibly done it. Also, they each got a different sort of mark as well. That's kind of cool. He's got a fucking knife. Well, she's got swords. Or like a sword in the sheath. That's kind of cool. I never noticed that before. He's got an axe. Okay, anyway. It was Nagato.
This is my answer. What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
Quiet, Akane.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim. What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Are
Maybe.
you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid. His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss?
Yeah.
That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Do you think so? Like you said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. What are we overlooking? Nail sublighting. Burned rope.
To actually tie up your own arms. No, that's wrong.
I'm good, thanks. How you doing, Lighten? You good?
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms.
2.5 until home time. Not bad, not bad. Almost there.
The rope on his
You
right
can
arm
see
was
the end.
completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it. I see! Take a close look at his right sleeve.
Why are we looking at the right sleeve?
Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all.
That's
Wouldn't
true.
you agree? A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Okay.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Oh damn. How do you mean it's got lucky?
You should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
Damn right, Sonia. Wait, but wait.
That's definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
You're gonna be that cheap. She's that cheap, guys.
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
100 is cheap. A Benjamin. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Isn't it? Isn't that too cheap for a Connie? You guys value her that low?
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
Hey yo. Did you actually give it? He actually gave it.
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
Damn. Isn't that a million? A way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand. It's okay, there's definitely an answer for this. Somewhere, apparently. Okay.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
No.
Maybe he propped the...
Well done, Chiaki.
I agree with that.
I gotcha. I forgot. No, everyone is today off. Plus Cody, I'm Canadian. It's not a holiday for me.
Life-size Monokuma plushie.
You know, I
He must
definitely don't
used
have a
that to
section on
prop
my
the knife.
gallery called Mamiakane.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach.
Oh man, I do have a folder called anime, but
He inserted
it's
the
not-
knife
it's not
handle
particularly
into that hole to
suggestive.
prop it up. Then he
got a few
slammed
different
his
types of
hand
pics
onto
in it, but it's mostly
That's
safe.
it. He had to place the plushie near him, and it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
Finally, he died. What's up, Vale? How you doing, man?
I see. So that's the trick.
The next
For
holiday
a
I have is
moment,
Canada
I
Day, which
seriously
is
thought
July
Monokuma
1st.
died or something.
That's not too far away. It's not too far
The
away.
bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose
Yeah, I'm good.
hair
I'm good,
grows
thanks, Phil.
too long.
We are
After
live on
stabbing
both
his hand,
YouTube and
he no
Twitch,
longer
which
needed
is
the plushie,
good news.
so he
At the
cast it
same
off toward
time,
the fire's origin point.
Probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
so y'all can pick your poisons.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but
My
there's
gallery
still
on
one
my phone
huge
isn't
problem.
exactly Sunday school material. Did you find the
The spear.
problem? The problem?
Basically,
No,
you're
no,
saying
they're not telling
Nagito
me what it is
committed suicide
exactly,
by
but it says
impaling
harassment
himself
and
with a spear,
bullying, so
right?
whatever.
If
Where do you
think
like to
about the
stream
order,
more?
getting killed by the spear should have
I
been the
was
last thing
doing
to happen to
TikTok and
Nagito.
YouTube before I got restricted. So,
If
I don't
that's
know.
true,
I like
how is
YouTube
that
because it
possible?
VODs it.
He can't grab a spear with
Then
his
I've
right
got
hand if a
something I
knife
can
is
come back
stabbed
to
into it,
and chop
his
if I
left
ever
hand
need
was
to.
all tied up.
And it can get additional views later, I guess. But Twitch is better for
There is a limit to his
currency.
constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
I'm sorry.
So it might be a good idea to get the Twitch following
Like
up
I
as well.
said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick,
Then
you
we
would
can
die
start. I'll
instantly.
do the same as Eamon. I could just do the same as Eamon, and what he's doing is picking up followers on TikTok and then pulling them over to Twitch, basically.
Bastard, you better cut it out.
And there are a
Like
few
she said,
streamers who have been
in
doing
that
that
condition,
actually. So
it's very
possibly
difficult to
possibly
stab
move
yourself
over
with
to
a
Twitch
spear.
permanently. But TikTok is still better for
It'd be
the
hard to use a
interactions. I don't
spear
know.
with a knife stab into your
I don't know
right
how the
hand
gifts and
while
everything
your
work on
left hand is
Twitch.
tied up.
I'm unfamiliar.
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no matter what I
Yeah,
think,
what the fuck did I just
I
hear?
can't
What?
believe
What do you mean?
Nagito's death was caused by someone else. I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
Yeah, so he did it to himself.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right?
She said, you know, when something's
That's
so
why
big
you
and thick is in
read
you.
over and over again, right? Same goes for this.
Yeah, they don't hold back in this game, buddy.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone.
Yeah, you tell him, Monami. She's
If
on
you
one.
even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
But you don't have your magic wand.
Monami sassing me.
You got sassed, Monokuma.
It's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
I mean, true.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of
Why
course,
doesn't
that
Akane
include
say
Miss
that?
Sonia and me.
Hopefully the one dating big and
As
thick.
Kazuichi said,
And it's not in
It's
Akane,
true
yeah?
we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
You tell him, Shiaki.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
No, it's not unimaginable. It's
You
Nagito,
really
man.
think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
What if it was hooked up somewhere?
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Well done, Chiaki. Words are
I
words.
feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
What if it was hooked up to the curtain or something?
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how we made it this far up till now. Everyone working together.
Imagine that. She's right, we made it through several ordeals up until now by doing that. Then even now,
Alright, let's do this.
let's do this! Okay,
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through. When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
no.
He was
Yeah.
only able to move his
Sorry.
left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Yeah.
Then that rules out his left.
No, that's wrong.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off.
Yes, he was holding on to something. Ah, so he was holding on to the spear with that hand.
Splattered. That's as far as it reached.
Thank you,
right?
Oliver.
That settles the description of that
And then he stabbed.
bloodstain.
He couldn't have
But it's
stabbed
not the
himself
only
though.
unnatural
Still,
bloodstain.
that shit was heavy.
Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
He was definitely holding on to something.
We might need to think and use our imagination.
Then how'd the back
for
of his
a bit.
hand not get blood on it?
If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
Yeah, he was definitely gripping something.
I see! When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand.
Oh,
That's why there's
I
such
remember.
a strange-looking bloodstain on his
I
palm
remember.
and the back of his hand.
The spear had a cord on it
Grabbing
as
his
well.
front tail?
Yeah, his front tail.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear!
Jeez.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
Bro, skipping my phone to look at the Mummy
Even
Akane
if he held
section.
the spear with his tied up left hand, it'd be impossible
Imagine.
for him to stab himself.
That's the
Hey,
problem.
Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought.
It's no mistake
no
that
mistake
Nagito was
that
gripping the
Nagito was
spear, I
gripping-
think.
However,
However, what's
what's
important
important
is
is
what
what
section of the spear he was gripping.
I see! That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord.
We're almost there.
There was
We're
a
almost
metal
there.
weight at the tip of the cord, but there were
Actually, this
bloodstains
one's a
on
bit
that
long
part
as
too.
well, but that's what you expect in it. More a lot of the reading,
The
to be
joint
fair.
between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Yeah, so he's holding the edge, that part of it.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section? About the same size as a human face?
Yep.
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
Yep, that's what we're thinking.
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki? I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
They've made this section extremely sus. Why is that? Oh, the wording, yeah. How would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear? It seems we're all stuck. Should we have tea time?
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
Well done, Chiaki.
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time? What does that... Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito is facing up and the spear was stabbed through his stomach, so if it's just before that, that's it. Could it be? The state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment. If I put those together and think about it, I should be able to figure it out. Where the spear was and what state it was in before it stabbed Nagito. Okay. Where was the spear before it stabbed Nagito? Would have had to have been above him, that's a no-brainer. Okay. Back to the skateboarding for a bit. This really makes me think of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, man. Should just bust that game up for one day for fun. Okay, so it was above Nagito. Only if Cody was here to this part. Why? Geometric dash, yeah. Right. Where was the spear? Would have had to been in the ceiling somewhere. Ooh, that was close. Alright, let's live a bit dangerously to make this more exciting. Wait. Maybe not. Let's in a little bit, let's move in a little bit. Question 3. Okay, what item can expose the spear and the ceiling? The spear's cord. That's not where I wanted to go. That's not where I wanted to go. That's not where I wanted to go. I don't have a choice now, clearly. Oh, that's better. Ashton, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your major contributions to building such an amazing gaming community. Hey, you guys are it. But thank you for being a part of it, all of you as well, naturally. A privilege to have met you all.
It's all coming together. The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
That'd be awesome, but
He probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
Yep.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder and using that as a support. He hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
Jeez, man.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder.
That's right, it
probably
was.
got smeared there during the setup.
Jeez, imagine that,
Blood on the
man.
cord probably
Impaling
rubbed off on the
yourself.
ceiling
Actually,
girder
don't imagine
as
it,
the spear was
please.
falling.
I take that back. Ill-advised.
So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably
See,
chose
they already
that spear
imagined.
so he could commit suicide
Uh-oh.
like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then, this is for real? He really committed suicide?
Sounds that way.
Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Yep.
That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end.
So he chopped his own thighs up as
Which
well.
means
What a
Nagito
guy.
wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far?
Probably not.
That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was
'Cause
probably
bro's an
trying to get us
extremist.
to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to
Then-
steer us toward the wrong answer.
So then we'd all die. That kind of makes sense. That's very Nagito-like.
His goal was to get us all executed.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
And he's like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. Bruh.
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
If it happened, I want Akane to do it. I hated him anyway. Yeah, you guys did not like Nagito. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's dead. That's the form of his malice took. I had forgotten all about it until now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
Probably.
So why did he not just do that in the first place?
True.
If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
True.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi.
Fair
He
point.
created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other. He tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so he'd be executed.
That should be okay, right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
Probably. No, I'm kidding. Go on. I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. Do we? I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or?
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
No.
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide.
No doubt.
Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right?
I don't think so.
It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
No.
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer?
No.
Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
I mean, that's true.
That's true, but
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is. No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean
What
it's
is
not
the
about
mystery
who
again?
the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Oh, okay. I know what we're talking about.
You're gonna keep...
I see!
is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it. Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
Was there? Victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Okay, I think we know this one already, actually. That Monokuma file only tells us about the injuries, but what about the cause of death? Oh, it's too late to save that one. Oh well, this is terrible. Jeez. Shit, didn't want that one. This is quite intense in comparison. Oh my days. H. H and we're out. Oh, fuck. There. That's a terrible performance. That's going to be a really low score. Pretty disappointed in that.
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Yes, so Not only is there a spear stabbed into his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Yeah, it doesn't actually say how he died.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death. But the cause of death is obvious, is it not?
This is actually really similar to Danganronpa 1.
The spear in Nagito's
It
stomach.
really is actually.
It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Really similar.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma,
And ironically, just before we get the big reveal as well.
There he goes again. I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
She's looking mean still though.
During Gundam's case, and before during Nikon's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case. Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Did he? Would he? I
Are
think he
you
would,
sticking up
to be
for
honest.
him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here? Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
How does bro have such a devious laugh? I know.
Proceed with the vote. I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied,
Yeah,
even if it's just to be safe.
the little voice acting did a decent job.
You were right.
Monokuma
We
needs
only
to
get
do
one
one.
chance to vote
Lighting
after all.
fucking hates Monokuma,
Just
bro.
to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Back out?
Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right.
You'll never catch me, arse laugh.
That's what I believe.
Oh,
Literally.
splendid. You guys are so splendid right now.
Oh, she looks softer to us.
That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
Yay. If all our hopes are united, no despair can shake you. Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then this situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Break time, okay. I only like this stream when Akane is on screen, respectfully. Hey, you used to come here before Akane was here, okay?
No, no.
My heart is racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was going to start, but, well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was going to happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, Monami? Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. Did they ever get along? Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand the silence when you're all alone with someone else. That's actually cute and true too. So Monami and I are the bestest of best friends. Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now. Enough. Why do I have to be hated that much? Besides, the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1mm bit. How sad. Distrusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know. We aren't even friends in the first place. Then as your older brother, let me say this. You're not even my brother. It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys. Well, there may be some demands for that. However, I fell for it. I totally took the man bait. The man bait. So are the two friends all related or something? No, but you can say that they were created in the same way for different purposes. So they are technically related in that sense. They are of the same species.
By now, there's nothing more for me to say.
Man bait, I don't know, bro.
Anyway,
He
my
made
chest
Monomi
is
speak to
full
her.
of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why
Sorry,
I'm
I'll chill
gonna
out.
fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
What emote was bro hitting? Whatever fucking emote I
So
wanted,
we're
bruv.
working
It was a
together. Where do
Monomi
we start?
dance.
Cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss
This. Yes,
In
please.
the beginning, our
That's what people
discussion
should do.
advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Yes.
Other possibilities.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That's
was
not fatal
definitely
enough.
a gruesome wound, but
Then the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds. Are we finished already? I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something. Overlooked?
Let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly!
We should cooperate. Fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find what it is no matter what. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. Oh, that's a good point.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
Yes.
It's not the knife in his... It's not the other wound. With all
Something
those
that can't be
wounds,
seen.
Maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no burned to death. Was the cause of death something?
Yes.
I agree with that.
I've got to battle her.
That's it. I
Oh,
totally
no.
forgot about that possibility.
If the cause of death was something that we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method. It's true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember. When I went to
I discovered something really strange. He had a bottle of poison in his fridge. Poison? Additionally, that's what poison is specifically for killing. Yep. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all. If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagato's body. However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on the body that has been poisoned.
I see. You sure
You should know about that medicine.
But
I agree with
even
that.
if blood blotches
Agree with what?
appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
Probably.
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
I'm just proud
There
from the
was a
things
flare-up
Hajime
in
says.
poison.
Oh,
It
I
is
agree with that.
possible He consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
It was on the duct tape.
There's no way he could have drank the poison.
Or not. That doesn't make
It
sense.
might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any?
No matter how you slice it, he was.
Since we've already
Maybe
ruled
without
out
many
so many
possibilities, it might be easy to think about what really killed him.
Operation Elimination Method.
Okay.
The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
The way the poison enters Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label. The warning label on the back of the bottle states this enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized in a gaseous state. It is heavier than air, breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. So he must have had it behind the curtain somewhere, and it got lit on fire and killed him. That's also why we had to get out of the room. That's the only thing that makes sense, right? Otherwise, how was he going to ingest it? He couldn't. His mouth was duct taped. His hand had a stab and lacerations on the other one. Well, the other one was tied up, sorry. It's the only way you could ingest it. It's through the nose, I suppose. Oops, I did not see that gap there. Lol, 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 lol. Okay, you gas. Did you guys hear about the fourth state of matter as well? It's not just solid liquid gas anymore, right? Can't remember what it's called exactly, but found it kind of interesting. Oh, fuck's sake. I jumped, man. Oh shit. Question 2. How did it enter it through his nose? I heard Akane. No one said Akane. You got your ears like hyper tuned. That's kind of cool actually. I like that. Let's go.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. What if instead of drinking the poison you see me inhaled it, inhaled? It's written on the poison's warning label. Enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. That its volatility is low. This liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in gas. Yeah. All he to do is breathing it through his nose. He breathed the poison gas inside the warehouse. But if the poison's gas is spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us? We got taken out. Or them. I know I did. My ears are only tuned to hear Akane.
Sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
I can imagine that.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the...
Yeah, it would have cleaned the air naturally.
This was
Hydrolysis.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers. Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poison. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he
He
prepared,
prepared and died. Yeah, that sounds like suicide. Well, with this we have to draw a
clearer
picture. Also
We've
determine the true cause of
determined
death.
All right.
All the mysteries have
should
been
be
solved now. We should get
get
along
on
with
the
it in time. No.
What?
No. Not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagato's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened?
There's
There's
no
no
reason to
reason
wonder
to
about that
wonder
stuff
about
anymore. Nagato's motive, Nagato's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
What do you mean?
Chiaki! If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
I see.
Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it,
It's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere. He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container. That was written on the warning label. Secured in a cold dry place, glass or plastic container.
The container probably
Melted in the
Probably
fire. Yeah.
plastic or glass, right? There's no... Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out...
True.
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean...
No, it's just too, like, there's that
Does that,
thing
I
that
mean...
being
even
dead
if
and
he had
accomplice
it,
doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
Right.
Someone might have
Someone
added,
might have
accidentally took it away.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right.
That happened in Danganronpa 1.
Isn't it okay to close this case yet?
I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I just want to rule this as Nagato's suicide. If I do that, nobody has to get hurt. But that's no good. Huh? I feel like Nagito is seeing through us by calling this Nagito's suicide.
We're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
In a way, yeah.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
You tell him, mon ami.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay?
There's some things we're
There
better
was
off not
something
knowing.
we
And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the
Like
container
maybe
was
the
hiding with the fire
container
grenade
was-
fragments. Probably. Even though it's brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what I kind of just said just now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagata bought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was one of the fire grenade thingies. So we're actually the ones that actually fucking killed him. We're the ones that killed him. What the fuck? Okay, let's do this properly if we can. I need a flipping E. No, I need a R. There. What the hell is going on? Wait a second, man. I need an R. Why is it not working? That's better. Excuse me. Excuse me. Absolutely awful performance. Jeez. Thank you, Oliver. Fire grenade. Okay, so we're the ones that actually dashed it into the fire and ended up triggering the poison to kill him.
I see. I got it.
Huh?
The fire grenade. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse.
That's actually kind of wild.
It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
Bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Yes.
Hajime.
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of.
Seriously? That's impossible.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison. Huh?
We know what this is. That little piece of blue paper that we found. Looks about the size of the cover.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cot. Huh?
Piece of trash.
No.
It's not a piece of trash. Seal I saw in that fire grenade matched it. Same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
Aluminium.
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed.
Did he use those when he put the poison
Ah,
inside
that
the
makes
fire
sense.
grenade?
That makes sense. That makes
It's a
sense.
dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue?
Like, he put the poison in grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right? So then he's still fucking committed suicide. No.
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means...
See, I told you.
Conclusion is the same. Nagito committed suicide. No,
I
no.
admit that there wasn't an accomplice.
In actuality, the truth is even more
the truth
horrifying.
is even more horrifying.
We're all accomplices.
Say,
All of us are accomplices.
Hey, what are
Or
you
whoever
planning to
threw
say
that
now?
particular one.
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide. No, it's not.
Chiak
I'm sorry.
realized.
We know Nagito used the grenade canisters, so when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito when I thought along those lines?
So I realized it, the horrifying truth. It probably happened at the same time. The moment the fire grenades were bought, the moment Nagito breathing the poison were the same. Could that moment be?
I see. Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think so.
So the curtain would have been
All
on
through the
fire
grenades
as well.
to put out the fire in the warehouse. The poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito. If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
one of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec.
Then Nagito was...
Technically killed.
He didn't kill himself.
He set it up so that he would be killed, but wasn't actually.
You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Nagito.
I see! It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Next.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
Nagito.
I see!
So,
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
it's not exactly the same.
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
Ooh, why? Why did he set it on fire? To make us throw it. Sounds more like Nagito, right?
I see! Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
Mm-hmm. Set it up so that one of us would end up killing him.
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
No, of course not.
Huh? Could it be?
That was Nagito's trap, yeah.
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do.
Mm-hmm.
And for that he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenade. Setting up a murder nobody can solve.
Yep.
What the hell?
But we did
Nagito
that.
did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated to do that. He set a trap to force someone to kill him.
Very effectively and all.
The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point.
All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor.
Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
Hold
He
on.
let go of the
If
spear.
that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
No, the poison killed him first and he let go of the chain.
Poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
Yep.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
No, that's not fair.
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you.
That's totally messed up.
It is my fault. Because I told you all about... I am so sorry!
Oh dear.
That's not the fucking issue.
It's not Miss...
But what should we do?
How can I figure out who the real killer is? It's impossible. Impossible.
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times.
Okay.
I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
Oh, poor Sonia.
I'm so jelly.
Excuse me.
How can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Monokuma needs to
Giving up all
chill
we can
in
do?
it. Proper
No,
forcing them into a corner
It's
now.
too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's There's one way. Really? Hey.
Is it? I feel like I Nagato's crime one more time from the beginning. I just want to make sure my hunch is correct. Okay, closing argument time.
I got it.
Okay. Let's try do this myself right before switching the poison. Oops. What's placed inside the break room? The break room is the poison. His whole body wasn't tied up. How did he support the spear? In order to hurt himself. Nagito propped up a knife with something. The reason we went to the warehouse was... oh fuck, wrong place. That'll be this one. Oh wait, what does this say? Okay, getting there. Let's play some music on the MP3 player. What's that? Let's learn the Monokuma panels. Oops, I let go of the cord. Let's remove the lid. Right before the switching. What was inside Nagito's refrigerator? What else we got here? What's placed inside the break room? We haven't done that bit yet. Oh wait, the break room, was it? No. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? What else was down there? in order to hurt himself. Nagito propped up the knife with something. This. Or not. No. The reason we went to the warehouse was Nagito's video message. We don't have that yet. And what made the spear fall? Okay. Backwards. The reason we went to the warehouse was I got to pop the knife with something. In order to hurt himself, put duct tape over your mouth. What's beyond the Monokuma thingy? This? Okay, what was inside the refrigerator? We don't have that one yet. What's placed inside the break room? It's got quite a few on them actually, hasn't it? I'm not gonna say pop up a knife with something. The reason we went to the warehouse was the spear's dangling. It's not a bomb, it's fireworks. The plushie is ready.
In this case,
That's not too bad. Relatively happy with that.
the person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
Komaeda.
He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base. Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence,
simply
the blue
aluminum seal on
on
the
it.
grenade.
With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse.
And set up his plan.
In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he He made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan.
Because then we'd be the ones to kill him.
We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. Panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to... We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that...
Who threw it?
The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach.
Grim.
This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone.
Bro, kinda hasn't received screen time for ages. Yeah.
Try as we might, we
She'll
cannot
get
reach
some
that
soon, I
truth.
think.
That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion,
But at the same time, I think I'm
we
gonna stream for
can't
about 10
determine the
more
killer's
minutes.
identity.
That's about it. One of us is the killer. Which one of us threw it? It'd be funny if it was us.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help
Chiaki.
you figure out who the killer is?
Yeah. It's almost, yeah, it's 11:20, so about half 11, yeah, I think.
Just as I thought.
Get some good rest.
It's impossible, isn't it?
And then I'll try and stream again a bit tomorrow. I got an interview on Wednesday, so
What
the
Hajime
next day
said is
interview.
probably true. That's part of the reason
So
why
I'm
I
gonna do a
thought
bit
it
of
was a
prep
little
tomorrow.
strange. Did Nagito really
If I do
not
stream,
care
it might be
what's
earlier in
inside?
the day actually.
He said this to us earlier.
Can we magically see Akane in a bikini before bro goes? No. No. That cannot be done. That cannot be done, I'm afraid.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades, He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
What did Nagito believe in? His talent.
I see! Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
Hi, about to go to bed, but I thought I'd jump in. Hi.
But
Very good, thanks. How
in
are
his
you?
case, it was pretty remarkable,
Absolutely
wasn't it?
buzzing. I'm kinda
Almost
dead.
seemed like he had
We
blind
caught each
faith
other
in
for
it.
the first time.
You're right.
Yeah,
The
he'll
same
tell
thing
you
happened
his
when he
story.
cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Fine, don't ask me how I am. How are you? I'm sorry. I thought it was like a given, bro. Not too late, I'm away. Okay, fine. Suit yourself. Fight for me. Nah. I'm tired. I ain't fighting for no one. It's actually kind of horrible, but it is what it is. But Fabi said, but I came to see you specially on your stream, and this is how you treat me. Especially for Oliver. Especially for Oliver. There we go. Sorry, is that you had one shot an opportunity to say hi and how are you? Ashton, we blew it. That's it. That's it. See, this is why I think he hates me. Me hating somebody? Is that even possible? Sorry I wasn't on scene. I was playing Super Mummy today. Ah, bless you. What was going on? Why were you being Super Mummy? Isn't it Super Nanny?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
I don't know. I don't know what it might feel like to hate somebody, to be honest.
He factored in his belief in us. But for some reason,
I tend to understand motherfuckers too well, so I get why they're the way that they are.
no, there's no
Daniel's
way.
been unwell all night and all day. Oh gosh, okay, cool, so you're doing everything. What's
What
wrong
did
with
he do?
Daniel? Is he, what, just sick?
No, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target.
He's been vomiting and can't get out of bed, so I had to deal with everything myself when I'm not 100% off. Fucking hell, man. I mean, if he can't do shit, he can't do shit, innit? But,
The target's true
you've been able to
identity.
eat today and stuff? That's been going alright?
That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck,
Headless lucky, believe the target, and
believed the
soft
target
and pick
he
up the fire grenade and you left burns
Risk
luck.
taking.
Yeah,
he probably risked.
Who
Who is
is
it?
it?
No, I don't even have to ask, I should know.
I see!
kept on talking about how she loved my voice so much. Okay,
That's it.
cool. You
The
guys are
traitor.
talking.
Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he
You can
relied
still
on
add on
his
Twitch
luck
as well, by the
to
way.
weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know
I think
who
it's
the
called a
traitor was
mention.
until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
Oliver, have you seen the Akane? Why are there no comments about the Akane? Oh, she's not actually there. That's dope. Is she? Is she not? Yeah, she is. Now he finally sees it. There you go.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
And the reason it took some time was it really
But if
didn't
he
believe in
just
him.
wanted to out the traitor, he
Oh,
didn't have to go
we need
this
to figure out
far
who
and
the
make
traitor
that
is now,
person
y'all.
the killer.
So yeah, it felt never ending. Oh sorry, I missed
Damn it!
bits.
We're all in a huge bind
Cleaned
because
our
of
kitchen,
that.
made dinner, cleaned up, kept kids occupied,
It
tended
means
to
he
Daniel
wants
to make
us
sure
to beat the traitor.
he was wanted and had meds.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that
So
despair.
yeah, it felt never ending.
That's
Oh, bless
something
you.
he'd say.
It's over now. You finally get some rest, so that's definitely a positive.
Barnaby, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
Fuck you gonna do
And that
otherwise.
concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
Yeah, Daniel said he would sleep on the couch so he
But
doesn't
even if
disturb
we
my
do
sleep.
believe,
That's cute.
What should we do?
That is cute. Ashen
mean,
thinks my voice
We
is
don't know who
heavenly.
the target is. There's no way we can even vote.
Ashen, is this true? I mean, I don't know. I don't think
You
I've
are
ever said that
absolutely
before.
It is
But-
hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
It's a wonderfully Scottish accent, you see.
By chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb.
It
scene.
certainly has its
What
standouts.
would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it.
She's
Even if
mesmerized.
they wanted
Hey,
to reveal
yo.
themselves, they couldn't do it. Because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself.
Not my Chiaki.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to
Ashen
guess?
going on doozy now.
Yeah, I want you to guess.
He weak at the ankles. My ankles are
What does
weak.
that mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who
So
do
are my
you think
wrists,
it is,
but
Hajime? Who do you think the future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not
Why?
a traitor.
blah 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 blah. Guess who the traitor is? Guess who the traitor is, guys? Guess who the traitor is? Unfortunately, the traitor is my darling, my chosen one.
It's you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
How you been, anyways? How's your dinner? Fuck did I have for dinner? The hell
You
did I
totally
have for
guessed
dinner?
right. Just as expected.
Oh my days.
Yep, you're correct.
That's wild as fuck.
I'm
Oh
the
yeah,
traitor.
Gobi and Nan. That was
The
good.
agent
God
sent by
Jedi
the
Man. That
future
was it. Yeah,
foundation to
yeah.
hide
You know,
among
you know.
all
It was alright. It was
is
alright.
me.
And then I've been alright as well. Just hanging out today. I was gonna stream it earlier, but then I didn't. said Gajir. Yeah, that's what it's called, isn't it? It's Gajir, man. I said
You
Gobi.
being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
Your mum. Yeah, as in carrot. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Gajir.
It's the
That's
truth.
it. Gobi is cauliflower.
What are you saying sorry for?
I think that might be a Swahili word. I'm not sure.
You...
We're not tricked. After all your working together, we've been helping each other all this time. Chiaki being a traitor, being a member of the horrifying Future Foundation is obviously a lie. Please wait, the Future Foundation isn't what you think it is. Shut the fuck up. We're talking to Chiaki.
No,
I love Gajir Gosht.
I have
Fair.
nothing more to say.
I love Gobi chicken.
Why?
Fair.
Because we already know the killer's true identity.
See, how big do you have your pieces of chicken and Gajir and Gobi then?
Is vote.
Like, you'd make them a similar size, right? I love Bindi. Yeah, it's not a popular one over here. My dad don't like them, but I like Bindis as well. Bindi, yeah. Shit's good for you. It's all the shit that he doesn't like is not good for you. I mean, sorry, all the shit that he doesn't like is good for you.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to
Daniel loves
reveal
Corella.
yourself?
Oh, mate, Corella are banging as well. You gotta cook them right, though.
It's weird, isn't it?
My mum does a good
Go
job.
run now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange,
Yeah,
right?
there's so many different ways.
Or rather,
Gotta get
why
them
was
a
I
thumbnail
able
right.
to do that? Maybe I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost. Hey,
If you could do me
Hajime.
a small favor me. I want you to prove that I'm the traitor. What?
What are you saying?
I want to explain everything to you guys. That's why. I want you to do it.
I believe you can
Whether I
prove it.
can
Whether I
prove
can
it
do
or
it or
not.
not, that's not the problem.
Don't
Don't
you
you
understand?
understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that. I'm very sorry, but this is the only way, so please.
Looks like
Looks like we've got to do what we can.
not
It's not like I believe she's a
the
traitor. There's just no way we can exhaust without
If
confirming it.
she was just disguised or something,
Mum makes it
would
with
have been a
Kima.
heck of a lot easier for us
That's
to
pretty nice.
understand,
Mum just like, I don't know. It's vegetarian because we're vegetarian. She was vegetarian. She is vegetarian. But she, what's it called?
Monami?
She fills it with something, some sort of masala. It's really good.
I'm part of the same group
Yeah,
as
it's
that
really good.
girl.
Chiaki Sadness. Yeah, indeed. My name is Celestial.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like
Celestia
that?
Lindenberg.
You
Hey, an actual fan of Danganronpa as well. Nice. Welcome in.
I've been alone. I have no friends anywhere.
But yeah, no, it tastes nice regardless anyway,
I have no
Furby.
relation to Chiaki whatsoever. Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Oh, I got an extra follower as well.
Chiaki isn't my friend.
No, I need an overlay on here for Twitch. Oh, bruv, you're not even gonna let me pause and save it. Flippin' hell. Okay.
Hajime, this stupid face.
That's awful.
Let's
That's
all
awful,
get
mate.
along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. First open and mix. I can't lose. Hajime, this stupid face. I won't let you.
Yeah, hold on, this bit's a bit intense. And I've got off-key syncing to deal with, so hold on. I'll read chat.
I'll lower your grades.
How low are my grades? Fuck you care about my grades for?
Hajime, this stupid face.
Come on, get my bullets back, get my bullets back. Thank you.
I'll lower your grades.
Your mum.
Hajime, this stupid face. Let's all get along. I won't let you.
Your mum, yep.
Let's all get along. First open and mix.
Might end up getting banned from Twitch for fucking bullying or harassing or something as well. Jeez, man.
Hajime, this stupid face.
Why'd you call me a stupid face, stupid bitch?
First open and mix.
I can't do a vegetarian lifestyle. Oh, sorry, wait. Yeah, we Let's let that play out just for the shits and giggles. Fair enough. Yeah, if we have it as veg, we do grello with loads of onions. Probably that's what she did, yeah, probably. Can we pretty please? Yeah, I can leave it there. That's cool. While we're playing Danganronpa 2. Yeah, that's fine. There'll be other people to show off in Danganronpa 3. Don't worry. Only downside to Twitch is we can't see ankles. Well, you could, technically. It's the same camera view, exactly the same camera view, in fact. It's just smaller.
This is our end?
Can't do vegetarian style. Fair enough. I mean, I kind of did it with my mum for so long. Well, it's tiny in comparison, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, I grew up around vegetarian food, so I'm pretty used to that. But lots of Indian dishes are very, very nice. And just veg. You don't need the meat.
We will never give up.
Your mum. Yep, that's right. It's not. It's so tiny. Fair enough. Ash's tiny ankles. Hey, don't diss my ankles. Okay, let's see if we can do this again. Better. Come for me, one of me, bitch.
Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along.
She said she's gonna lower my grades as well. What kind of teacher does that? She's threatening me. Don't like being threatened. Don't like being told what to do.
I won't let you.
You won't let me, which I'm gonna anyway.
Burst open and mix. I'll lower your grade. Disappear.
What?
Hiding in this stupid face.
Stupid face again.
Let's all get along. I'll lower your grade.
What do you mean negative?
Hiding in this stupid face.
He's literally losing badly.
Let's all get along.
Shit.
Lucky and I aren't best
Mono's notebook. Okay.
Just began.
But I've harassed you for one night.
Nagito's cottage.
Night, my lovelies. Off to bed, I'm shattered and kids are back at school. Ah, fuck, yes they are. Well, good luck, Fabby. You take care of yourself. I'll catch you tomorrow, hopefully. Can we get Ashen? What is that stream? I don't, there's just 3 asterisks on my screen here. I don't see the word. See-ya-lated. Bro got see-ya-lated. Yeah, I don't know what that 3-letter word. Oh, jeez. Stop it. Might get banned over here as well, man. That'd be so fucking funny. When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a note. In fact, you know what? I might just save it here. This is probably a good place to just curb it for a minute. Because I gotta go to bed. And yeah. Well, at the same time, I do want to get through this, but there's quite a bit more to go. And I know this scene at the end's going to be long as well. So yeah, no, I think we're better off. I think we're better off doing that. We go on pause and we go on save. Again. And yeah, that's it for now. So it's been really great today, actually, on both YouTube and do you not see YouTube? Sorry, I did not see YouTube until now. I need to figure that out. Make that a bit easier for myself. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate all your time, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.